Yo, what's up guys, it's Cam Vlogs here. Welcome back to a new video and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is my reaction to the retained list at Plymouth Argyle Football Club, and Ryan Lowe's come to a decision who he wants and who he don't feel that is right. And I've got to be honest, I do agree with the people who's released. I just think one or two people had the potential to become a lot better than they were this season if they had like more experienced players that we are going to get in for the next season and to rebuild us and to become a better strong position in League One and possibly even become higher and like fight for possibly a playoffs or not, or the mid-table position, because that's where I think we're going to be aiming for next season. Possibly, like in my opinion, I think we're going to be aiming for 10th or higher. That's where I think we deserve to be. But yeah, the players under contract are, as you probably know, Kamara, Mike Cooper, Niall Ennis, Ryan Hardy, Luke Jeffcott, Brandon Purcell and Adam Randall. I cannot wait to see what Adam Randall can do, personally. Adam Randall's been on loan at Torquay and he's had a great season there. He's assisted, he scored quite a few goals as well, and he's helped Torquay United get to the top of the Conference League, which personally I really hope they do come up to League 2. They deserve it for what they've done this season. And Ryan Lowe's offered 5 people new contracts for next season, and I really hope they all sign it, because they are the 5 people that have been on this list are really good and hopefully they can stay. So we got Joe Edwards, as you know, our captain since Gary Sawyer went out injured, and he's done a really good job. Joe Edwards got Player of the Year, fully deserved. Conor Grant, I really hope Conor Grant stays personally as well. I'm sure a lot of you do as well, because Conor Grant is a great player. He scores well, he's for fun, and he's just an all-round talent, and he can read the game really well. Ryan Law, another person who went on loan to Torquay, came back and he made his debut, and he's been incredible, the left back. But we have got George Cooper coming back in from injury next season. Really looking forward to seeing Cooper again on the pitch. I'm not disrespecting any of the left backs we've put in there, or Ryan Law, because Ryan Law has got the ability to become a great left back for us. Come for the youth squad as well, and he's really talented. Now the next one is Danny Mayer. Danny Mayer, as you know, he is sensational. All Danny Mayer lacks is the goals. He don't, like, people look at his stats and he only has like, I don't know, two, 3 goals for us. But the work he does on the pitch is incredible. The way he just takes people on, looks for opportunities to pass, the way he links with certain people like Conor Grant and Kamara in the midfield. And even when Lewis was here, him and Lewis linked up well. But as you know, unfortunately, Lewis is not good enough for us, and a lot of people have been saying that. But yeah, you've got Danny Mayer, who hopefully stays and signs that new deal, and we get him for another season or 2 and help us build this. He needs the players that you can work around. That's why when we get onto the release list in a minute, the people that he has been released, like some midfielders is in there that are just not good enough, and Danny Mayer needs that. And Danny Mayer needs that talent to help him build and to get more shots off, because I think Danny Mayer, he just lacks the shooting. He don't pull the trigger enough. A lot of people are saying that. It's not just me saying that. Danny Mayer needs to shoot more, and hopefully the staff and the coaching team can work on that when he's in a situation. We've seen it on his videos before he even came to Plymouth, came to Argyle. He was bagging in outside the box goals for fun, and he is a really good player, so I hope he stays. Ollie Thompson is next on the offer, the new contract list. And Ollie Thompson, once again, he come in for Apoku when Apoku got suspended, and the last couple of games he's had a great game. He's read the game well, defended solidly, and he is a really good player. I do like Ollie Thompson, and as I said, the future is now. We have bought many quality players for the youth squad, and I really do hope we can continue to do that, because like Ryan Lowe brought on Kraske yesterday and he looked alright. I know we didn't see much of him, but once again, Ollie Thompson could become a really good defender for us. And moving on now to the release list, and I've got to say we're going to start off with a defender that had an average up and down season. It goes by Will Amerson. Will Amerson, now he's not good enough, but the work ethic, the work he's done, the games he's had this season, yeah, I understand. No, he's not good enough for our level, but some of the games he's had, he has defended magnificently. He has defended really well, and he's saved us a few times. But what I don't like about Will Amerson is when he gets the chance, he just hoofs it and looks for anybody to get on the end of it, and it's just not there. Take your time, pass it round, etc., etc. But he literally just gets it and just hoofs it and look for an opportunity and just hope for the fucking best, really. And the next one is Cleo, another youngster. I wish him well. I hope he finds somewhere and develops into a really good player. The next one is Clady Lolos. Now, Clady Lolos is another young talent who unfortunately has been released. I think he could have been developed and worked with to become the standard that we need. But I understand why he's been released, because we've seen him trying to make an impact. Ryan Lowe's brought him on in the last 15 to 20 minutes in games, and he has not done a single thing. So I understand why he's been released. Now the next one is a bit of a surprise. Lewis McLeod. Now Lewis McLeod came here. Lewis McLeod was signed, and we didn't really get to see his full potential, to be honest, did we? Lewis McLeod was one of them players that was good, but injuries let him down. He got a massive injury. He was out for a few good months, and then we come back and he wasn't up to scratch. So I understand why he has been released. Byron Moore, another one, which comes as a little bit of a surprise, to be honest, because I thought Byron Moore was okay. I thought Byron Moore was alright. A lot of people's favourite players, but he just hasn't got the full potential. His final ball is awful. He has got pace, but again, that final ball just lacks the quality for him. But Frank Newball has been released, which he did nothing really, did he? Yeah, he got a good goal against QPR in the pre-season, but Frank Newball he's big, he's powerful, but he's just not good enough for us. Yeah, he holds the ball well, etc. But for me, no. The next on the list is Ben Reeves. Now Ben Reeves is just okay, and he didn't really come on and make an impact when we needed him to. He didn't get involved in the game that Lowe wanted him to do. So I can understand why he has been released. He did score a really good goal in the Carabao Cup earlier this season. I think you will remember that goal, because that goal was sensational. The way Newball just touched it down and he first time volleyed it into the top corner. But you can understand why he has been released. Now the next one is Jack Ruddy. Got nothing to say really about him. Just want to say he just plays in the Papa John's Trophy, really, didn't he? And it comes to no shock or no nothing that why he's been released, because we never saw him this season apart from the Papa John's Trophy. Excuse me. Next up we have the youngster Wilson, and final player who has been released on this list out of the 10 is one that we've all been waiting to see go. We was all happy when he left to join Wigan on loan, and I'm just so glad he is not going to be a part of this club anymore. It's Scott Wotton, and Scott Wotton, he was nowhere good, even under Adams in League One. He had a good season for us last season in League Two. That's because, as you know, League Two is not experienced as you like. The next player is Wilson, another youngster, and the final one is Scott Wotton. And Scott Wotton, I'm so glad about. I'm sure many of you who have seen the retained list already, and I bet you had a celebration when Wotton got announced that he's went. And yeah, I know I know I did. Scott Wotton is average League Two. He's a standard League Two player for me. He went to Wigan, fair play, but he was nowhere near good enough. Again, mistakes after mistake after mistake after mistake. That was Wotton. That was really Wotton. I mean, he conceded loads of goals under him. And now the final list is the loan list, and I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone, every loan who came here and did your part. I just want to start off with Sam Woods. Sam Woods didn't really get any game time, as you know, but when he did okay. Yeah, he got a silly red card against Northampton, and I wish him well. I wish him all the best for his future. Callum Watts, as you know, he wasn't good enough. He did struggle in defence with Apoku, and I'll just wish him all the best with Newcastle or wherever he ends up next. Jerome Apoku is another one who made some mistakes. He did okay in defending some games, but it wasn't good enough at all. Adam Lewis is the same. Happy for Lewis, he did get a goal against Sunderland, but when he was asked, he gave away a sloppy ball against Ipswich Town, and he wasn't up to scratch either. But do hope he does well next where he goes. And Tyrese Forner is probably the best player out of his loan list. Tyrese Forner is a player that I really wish that we do sign for next season if we can. Tyrese Forner did everything right when he was asked to. He even got asked to play in centre back a few times, and I do wish we can keep over Tyrese Forner for next season. But if not, if we don't end up signing him, I do wish him all the best for next season, wherever he ends up. And yeah, thank you very much to them lot. So that is the video. Thank you ever so much for watching. What are your thoughts? Let me know down below your thoughts of the retain list, and who are you glad about seeing going, and who would you like to see replacement. A busy 6 weeks for Ryan Lowe and the staff now to find the quality that we've all been waiting for seasons. Get decent quality defenders in, get new midfielders in, get a new striker who can score goals and help the other three out, Ennis, Hardy and Jeffcott, etc. And just hopefully hope and pray we get the quality we deserve, and we know the budget we need. Lowe's got a really hard job on his hands, but in Lowe we trust, and let's hope we do this. It's been going to be a busy 6 weeks, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace.